Hello, and welcome to another session of Shine Like a North Star. I am excited to see you on tonight, and if you're replaying this, welcome. You might hear my dog whining in the background. We have somebody over doing some work in the house, and so she's excited to stay here with me, go with the other people working on the house. So nice to have you join us, and forget the dog. I'm also wanting to just comment on my fantastic bed head. It's actually swimming head. So we've been talking the last few Shine Like North Stars about self-care and resilience, and I found out that one of our local pools at a college is open. And for the first time since COVID happened, I went for a swim. There were like 4 people in this Olympic-sized pool. Everyone's wearing a mask until you got to the edge of the pool. Very safe, and oh my gosh, what a treat looking at a pool swim and just being able to do some self-care. So tonight's message is aligned with that idea of self-care on Shine Like a North Star. So my company is called North Star Coaching, and I'm Carrie Burchell, the president. I'm glad you're here. And my company specializes in helping people, adults, work together well. Of course, self-care naturally is part of people shining like the North Star. So we want to give some thought into that self-care and that resilience and how we can kind of promote that in our family members, our friends, our loved ones. This continues to be a hot topic. I feel like the word resilience is a bit overused. When I was preparing a presentation recently for an organization, a national organization, some of the terms that came up in the research that I sort of narrowed down are 2 things. One is toughness, which I loved. And the second one is elasticity. So when you think about resilience, right, that ability to kind of grit and bear it, right, get through it, nothing's going to stop you, toughness. And then that elasticity, right, just that flexibility to roll with whatever's coming with you, that agility that we need as leaders, that we need as communities, that we need as organizations and families as we find whatever that new rhythm is in our work moving forward. So individual resilience, we're going to keep kind of on this topic for the next couple of Shine Like a North Stars, because you have individual resilience, organizational resilience, and then community resilience. And they're different topics, even though they're entwined. And like I say, it's just so much more than resilience, like bounce back. Toughness and elasticity. I was talking through some of this work with leaders recently, and they talked about promoting that idea of toughness and elasticity with their teams, and how we can really grow a growth mindset by encouraging people with this elasticity, by encouraging kind of this toughness. And so when you see people doing great things in your part of the world, it's powerful if you can certainly recognize the great thing and identify how they used toughness in that success, or how they used elasticity in that success. So I think of someone on my mind today who is recently graduated with another degree, super qualified for jobs. And of course, during COVID, right, things have slowed down, job opportunities at that more leadership, clinical expertise have slowed down. And boy, this person is really demonstrating some toughness. They're going to interviews now. Things are opening up. You know, a year and a half waiting of like, gosh, I've worked so hard on this degree. Give me the job already. Like, I'm ready. And this person's like, yeah, they're just our jobs. Now they're opening up, great, but certainly demonstrating like a year and a half of toughness in getting ready for these new opportunities. And I'm hoping to hear very soon that there's a fantastic job offer that she's landed, because it would be great to see her in that new role, and certainly qualified. So toughness, right? So when I talk with her, I talk through like, man, you've waited so long for this, way to tough it out, right? Reinforcing those characteristics. Or I'd love to hear how it goes, and of course we're always self-critical after interviews, right? So if the person said something about maybe the interview was whatever, I could have done a question better. Yeah, but you got an interview already. That's fantastic. How are you going to answer that question next time? The elasticity, the flexibility of being able to answer that stuff. I think of, kids going back to school. So our neighbor's son is finally back to school. How's it going? fine, right? Kids in their teenage years. Well, hey, what's what made it worth it to get back to school? Well, I'm not that far behind because I stuck on my schoolwork. Good, right? Your discipline made a difference. Your toughness helped you be ready when we all got back. Good for you, right? So there's this like power that comes from really putting words on those skills that we know help people rise up to whatever the occasion is. I mean, even if it wasn't COVID, that we're still looking at finding a new normal, and there would be other things that kind of necessitate us really being tough, sticking to our guns, bearing through stuff, and being agile, that elasticity that helps us respond to the challenges that we have. So as you love the people around you, get frustrated by the people around you, do some self-care like swimming or other safe activities, celebrate your own ability to demonstrate that toughness, to recognize your agility as you've responded to all the things. I mean, the fact that you're even seeing this video says you've survived. I mean, it is hard to believe that we're past a year into COVID now, right? We're doing it. Like it or lump it, we have the toughness and the strength to find this new rhythm. That is just what it is. So with that, I'm going to keep pressing on this idea of resilience, but really it's so much more than resilience. Next time we're going to talk about organizational resilience. There are actually strategies that help this. And you can call organizations like the brick and mortar buildings, or families could be considered organizations, or groups of friends, right? There are some strategies that we can do to kind of collectively lead through some of that work of finding our new normal. So I appreciate you being here. I'd love you to join my channel, be a part of things, Facebook me, YouTube me, what other ways? LinkedIn me. There's just a million ways that we can stay in contact. I love helping people find their new normal, their new rhythm. And I'm truly passionate about helping adults work together well. I believe that people want to be successful. So let me help you be successful, and I'd love to help your organization with that too. That said, have a wonderful night, everybody. Happy spring. Bye.